Getting back into the triathlon training, right? So you have the sprint, the Olympic distance, and then you have the big ones, the half Ironman, the Ironman, right? And then you have the ultras and all that other crazy stuff, which I'll be getting into soon once I'm level up, right? So let's go from sprint to Olympic distance. I know they're different. How do you train them differently?
Sprint and Olympic distance is very similar in that the intensity is pretty similar.
Because it's condensed.
Yeah, it's condensed, it's short. The sprint, you pretty much get to a level where you're training the race distance, or the time that it's going to take you to do a sprint is an hour to an hour 20 minutes. Okay. And so you look at what intensity do I need to take into that amount of time? And so if you're only swimming for 10 minutes, you're biking for 30 minutes, it's essentially an all-out effort.
Yeah.
And so you have to train yourself to be prepared for that kind of intensity. And so the training approach for those distances, obviously triathlon it's a very aerobic, it's all aerobic sport, but it's still the demands and the intensity level is just very different for the shorter distance versus the longer distance, where it's all about just that stamina, that strength to basically not slow down, to hold a certain pace over a longer time.
Gotcha.
And so just the intensity that's taken into your training differs. And then also an Olympic distance, the way it's scaled, the swimming is of high importance, because if you take into the amount of time that it's going to take you to do the race, the swimming actually takes more time compared to the bike and run versus a half Ironman and an Ironman, if that makes sense. Whereas in a half Ironman, you have time. You're going to be out on the bike for 5 hours, you're going to be running for 3 hours, you have 8 hours to make up for basically an hour swim.
Gotcha.
Whereas it's scaled differently for the Olympic and the Ironmans.